Hey guys, this is a Game Reviewer and welcome to my channel. Hey guys, this is a Game Reviewer and welcome to my channel. I was just enjoying my coffee because I got some coffee news for you. Coffee news, you know. It's really good, I guess. Alright. Starbound prepares to leave early access. Wow. This game got out. Well, it was announced a couple of years ago. I think it was 4 years or something. You know what? I'm gonna check the website here. Well, it doesn't really matter. When it first came out, it was just an idea. They asked for money to do it. And I can't really find the first post. I think it's in 2012 or something. Doesn't really matter. It's a long time ago. Very, very, very long time ago. And now what they're going to add is a whole lot of things. For example, if we look at the list here, we should have story content, which there really wasn't. There were a couple of them, but, you know, you had, what, a couple of hours worth of content, and that's it. The rest is exploration. It's just like in Terraria, you know, you had bosses, you had a lot of stuff to do. You had farming, you had like survival content. You had a lot of stuff to do with that, and you had a lot of hours to spend, to spend your time in. There's the planet generation, the story content. There's a lot that's going to be released for the story. There's 8 instance missions that, like it says here, that takes the player from an overrun mining facility to the ancient temples and sunken libraries. There's other stuff as well. Missions that ends with unique bosses that, you also have the ability to invite your friends over Steam multiplayer. You also have the fact that, there's the Steam multiplayer, which makes it really easy. And there's the private, kind of dedicated server. So you got both of them. Props for that, because there's a lot of developers out there, especially the big ones. Just forget that, you want to play your games alone or with friends. There's new dungeons, new side quests, generated quest of all things. That's a good thing. A lot of games don't do that today. I don't know why. I mean, the technology is there. Crew members, mercenaries, ship upgrades, new crafting. There's a lot. There's fossils, whatever that means. And the hunger as well. There's weapons, a revamped pet system, augments. There's a lot of shit. This is a really good patch. A patch that a lot of people have been finally waiting for. And this is what we're going to talk today. There's a lot of shit like new style of multiplayer. There's a Steam Workshop as well. There's a lot of shit here. Like a very welcomed addition. Like I think this is the end of early access for that game, or it's going to be very near. I want to talk about early access because this is one of them that I paid. The other one being Star Citizen, and after that I got no more, I would say, pre-orders, if you can call it that, because I did pay for early access. I paid for an idea, but the difference between me and you was that I did my fucking job. There wasn't a lot of things to go on from that one, and of course you can probably slap my head as in, what the fuck did you do? You pre-ordered a game. Yes, very true. But I did not pre-order a game because of its title like most people do, as in, Battlefront, that's gonna be good, right? I mean, they do have the biggest fucking license in history or something, or one of the biggest ones. EA can't fuck it up, right? Like, this one cannot go wrong, right? No, wrong. Everything can go wrong. It doesn't matter who they are, small or big. And on top of the fact that when you include the price in, I paid for Starbound. I mean, I looked at the game, like, they did some, I would say like some weekly dev blogs, but I think at a time they did like a daily dev blog, seriously. Every single day, or at least you had from 3 to 6 kind of updates per week. It was insane the amount of things they had to say and to do, and they all explained that. like how they did dual generations, to how the flashlight works. Yes, you can say it's kind of a hype method. You know what? Let's give them bits by bits of information and let them get the hype. The blog will do it itself. You know, it's gonna people will get hype for nothing for almost nothing. Is that what happened with me? No, I did. Well, I guess I do love Minecraft. I don't mind the game. It's a really good one. Then Terraria came around. And then when Terraria was done, this is where Starbound started, as in the person who made Terraria went with the team or joined the team from Starbound. So I knew this had to be some kind of a success or win kind of thing, and that's what I did. I looked at the blogs for a very long time, then I finally decided to pay for the game. Well, to get early access and, well, just support them because I know, well, I knew that I would love the game. Even though it's been a long time that I haven't played the Terraria and Starbound because I don't like playing early access unless it feels complete. I would say too, it's weird because I still play Space Engineer sometimes because I find it fun. I got over 500 hours in that game. I do love those kind of games. And I'm not going to give I would say, the excuse of, well, those are small guys, they're an indie team. No, it still doesn't excuse anything. When you pay for early access, you're paying for a game that is not... You're paying for an idea. Everything can go freaking wrong here. For example... Gonna give you a space-based DF9. Everything was going good, and then for whatever reason, this game it stopped, completely stopped. Early, mostly negative, mostly because it can't be done. Game showed promise, but developers bailed without finishing. That's what happened. This, my friend, is the best example of what I can say to you is do not pay for early access. Do not pre-order. This can happen. It doesn't matter. Even if you pay, it really doesn't matter. But when I read it, it seemed to be okay, just like Starbound, which I don't think Starbound will just shut down because this game has like too much hype built around it. Every website talked about it, but my message is this, you know, if you want to pay for early access, do your fucking job, please. Don't pre-order or don't pay for early access. Like, I know I'm not gonna stop pre-ordering here. I'm not gonna stop early access. I can't do that. The only thing I can probably do and make people not change their mind, but just be sure to do your job. Look at everything the game has to offer. Like, and what money are they asking? That's the important part. And I think they were asking for $1 million or so, which seemed to be reasonable. Even though it was, like, with what they wanted to do, it seemed to be very low. But over time, like when time passed by, yeah, they got way more than $1 million. So I knew this was like after the $1 million mark. That's when I decided to pay for early access because I knew in my mind it was going to be good. Like if it was like I would say like Terraria, but with more worlds, I would have been happy. But I got so much more, I would say, out of my early access that I paid, that it was worth it. But I didn't do it right away as, oh shit, this is gonna be good, let's pay it. No, like look what happened to Battlefront or every other kind of pre-ordered game. You know, it may not be the same thing, but it feels like the same thing. Like for well, I would say for every publisher out there that asks for money. Yeah, you know how that goes sometimes. You get some shitty PC port, or you get a game that is so casual that you wonder what the fuck. Like you're looking at the developers or the publishers, and you're gonna ask, or like this is going through your mind as in, did you did you guys made that game for a phone or something? This is so casual. This is so dumbed down. Why did you do this? Like, did you make it for the mobile? Is this a mobile port of all things? It seems to be so stupid and casual. But yeah, I'm not gonna change people's mind, of course, but just do your job. Do a lot of digging. Do a lot of research. Know what the game is offering, what they're asking for. Yeah, well, the money, of course. All that kind of stuff, because it is really important. I think the most important thing when you look for a game is how much are the devs are gonna ask. How much money do they need to make a game? That's a big one. A lot of times I see developers asking for a certain amount of money, which is not high enough, and especially on Kickstarter. And this is where it's really shady. As in, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna what are your plans? These guys had a lot of plans, and they unleashed a horde of plans on us, well, on their dev blog. So yeah, I'm really happy for them, but it took like a really long fucking time. Yeah, if you go over their blog and do some digging, you're gonna find out why. But it's to bring all the developers all together at once, and it created a lot of, I would say, hesitation, and this is where the shit really began. As in, dude, you're taking a long time. Now you want all your developers to go and come around, and like it took a year or something, or a couple of months, which really didn't help them. Anyways, like Game Review here, Thimley, what you think of early access with this kind of thing, with what I just said, and do you agree or not agree, or whatever? What's on your mind? See you later, guys.